On second down, a run with Williams. They manage about 9 before a stop is made. And that's going to give Dallas the first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 9 yards.
Dak did not like what he saw. He's switching things up.
For a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard
First down, here's Dak. And they're going to take him down here. Pressure gets to him at the 36. Kobe Turner.
It's a 10-yard
And that will now make it second and 20 to go.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. After the sack, Dak. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And a defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Stafford back to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Throwing on 2nd. Stafford. To the outside. He's got Adams. He's going to be forced out following a gain of about 10. And that's going to be a Los Angeles first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Here's Stafford. That one's incomplete over the middle.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Now Stafford to throw. Hits his running back. There's the tackle, but the damage already done. Give him about 23 on that play. And that gives L.A. the first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
They go with Williams on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play.
The second down throw from Stafford. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Stafford now. And he will score. Touchdown Rams. Puka Nacua. First return score. Now he's got a receiving one, too. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Turpin with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Dak out of the pistol. And they'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that 1st down too.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
2nd down, here's Dak. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the pistol, Prescott. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. That one's a miss. So he hung it out right at that upright. And this stays a 3-possession game.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Throwing here just before halftime. And they're not going to get anything done as he's brought to the ground for a sack. So that is how our 1st half will end. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Turpin with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Tight end going in motion here. Dak to the air here. And he almost throws this away on the first snap of the drive. Put it in the harm's way. The pick is dropped, so they're going to see 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here's Prescott on 2nd down. Oh, they got to him as he was trying to make that throw. Defense making an impact coming out of the locker room, Brock. Quickly, made his 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down. And
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Now they send their back in motion right. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Contact there on the throw, and that's going to ruin any chances of them extending this opening drive of the half. So incomplete. That forces fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. They're going for this. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Offense to the line fast. Offense going audible this time. On second down, it's Williams again. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. All right, they're shuffling things around a bit. Prescott now to throw on third down. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys! Devontae Williams capping a 7-play scoring drive. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Cowboys 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Corum now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. A run with Williams. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 30-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, Stafford. Met at the catch point, and it's incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby. One of them makes the hit to break up that catch. Third down upcoming.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. But cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And no luck. That's incomplete. And that means it is fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Stafford gonna go on 4th. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys nearly take it back for a pick 6, but he stopped at the very last moment.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion.
And he's in for the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. and they trail by 3.
Cowboys 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick
Molly
off
set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Corum now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going
The
down.
Rams take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. A handoff to Williams. And they're going to have the first down here as that play breaks off for about 19 yards.
The ball carrier. The tackle made
Great
at the
start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First down, Rams.
Stafford. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Stafford to pass here on second down. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
6 yards. And it's third down.
Stafford now on third down. That's caught by Williams. And they're turned away on third and short. Actually might have lost a yard. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on third down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Inside the final minute of our third quarter. Trying for it with Stafford. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play.
Stafford's pass intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Play action, Prescott. And they're going to take him down here. Pressure gets to him at the 36. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 6 brings up second and 16.
Throwing on
At the
second down,
36-yard
Prescott.
line.
Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. He gets loose down the right side. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas.
I think he'll take his highlights however. He can get him on a handoff, pin off the pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. They jump ahead by 4.
Rams 17. Brandon Aubrey.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Corum now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Rams take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. It's complete to Higbee. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first.
A gain of 14. And the Rams
So
first
fresh set of
down.
downs now from the 39. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Cowboys get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. We've set it downs from 37. Dak off the play fake. And down he goes. They drop him right along that midfield stripe. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second down.
This is Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Working quickly here.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now third
Changing up the call.
down and long.
Third and long for him here. Boy, this offense staying on skates sits another loss here. That's Garrett on him again. And that's going to force fourth down. Quite a ways to go.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up fourth down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Throwing from the pistol, Stafford. Right side into the hands of Adams. The stop is made. Defense drives him out after a gain of about 13. That's going to set up a Rams first down.
A gain of 13
Move the
yards.
chain! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On the handoff, this is Williams. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Ball carrier.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up second and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Stafford now. And this one loses a ton of yards. He is dropped deep behind that line, but wait just a second. Oh boy, we got a flag down. This may not count. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's first and 10. Throwing now, Stafford. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Rams losing by 4. Looked like a first for a moment, but still a couple of inches left to go. Second down. Williams on the carry. Small gain on the play, maybe 4 yards. And that will bring up Rams first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Back to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. He goes nowhere near the target. Looking to avoid a sack there, Brock. Get a second down.
That incompletion does one thing, Kate, gives everybody a chance to take a little breath really on both sides. And offensively in that huddle, I'm reminding my guys, play fast, but not in a hurry. Play fast, but never rushed.
Here he is to throw. Throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Now to throw. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
He'll look to throw it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4.
Rams 25, Cowboys 21.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Running back sent in motion left. Throwing on second, Prescott. Into the hands of Lamb over the middle. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Pressure's going to get there, and he goes down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Multiple ways to attack if you're 2nd and long. After the sack, Dak. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative Guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Needs something big. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw it. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Now here we go. Now we're getting to one of these situations that you've been practicing and talking about all week, Kate. Defensively, you are verbalizing no hero plays, no interceptions. That ball comes to you. Just find a way to knock it to the ground.
Desperation time here. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
So 1st down from the 41. They're going to pass it here. That's over the middle and money to Nakua. And he has the first down for the Rams, and partner, that should be all they need to now coast to this win. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. This could be our last, maybe second to last snap here. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one complete to Higbee. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
And the Rams first down.
Big moment for Harrison Mevis here. A very short kick here from the right half. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. They're lining up for a field goal. Don't need the points, but it seems like they just can't resist. This only a chip shot from the right half.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Turpin with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's out of bounds, and that's it, Brock, the final play of our game. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game